at our spot. It's Friday and it's the perfect day for a day at the Lido. Look at the water. So calm and so blue. I am just getting ready for the beach right now. I've got my bathers on. By the way, these are from Casa La Sola. I've gotten lots of questions about them. I only want to wear boy short bathers from now on. Trying to be more body confident and figure out what works for me. This is what a real body looks like. Wish, honestly, I could get this kind of sea salty waves when I'm back in Australia, but it just doesn't do this. This is like damage and hard water and salt water, I guess. But I'm just getting ready, packing my bag because I actually have to edit a YouTube video at the beach club today. But it's kind of the perfect office and I get so much work done while I'm there. But I'm gonna bring you and my journal and my watercolors and we're gonna have the best day at the beach. I don't ever want to leave Camogli. I could stay here all summer long. At this stage, I've been in Italy for over a month, and one thing that's made this whole trip so much easier has been using a Simify eSIM. I've been traveling around for weeks now, and because I work in social media, I'm constantly uploading videos, replying to emails, checking maps, and messaging people at all kinds of random hours, since Australia is 8 hours ahead. A lot of the places I've been staying in are tiny coastal towns or little villages, like here in Camogli, so having reliable data wherever I go has been really important, not just for work, but also for feeling safe when I'm traveling on my own, whether I'm trying to find my train platform, navigating to somewhere new, or letting my family know I've arrived somewhere safely. It's one less thing I have to worry about. I went with one of Simify's unlimited data plans, so I never have to think about running out of data, and because it's an eSIM, I set it all up before I even flew over here. I have the Simify app, which makes it really easy, and as soon as I landed here in Italy, all I had to do was change a couple of settings on my phone and I was connected right away. No swapping SIM cards or trying to find a SIM card at the airport. So if you're traveling overseas soon, I would really recommend sorting out your eSIM before you leave. And after many summers traveling, it's safe to say that Simify is my favorite and the most reliable eSIM I've tried so far. So make sure you get your Simify eSIM before you fly, and you can use my code TEAR15 for 15% off, or click the link in my description. Monday. Good morning, guys. I'm home alone this morning, and today I think I'm gonna have actual real coffee, not decaf. I think I need it today. It's a Saturday. It's going to be a very lazy day, but I have some things that I want to get done. I want to journal, I want to read, and I've just been feeling so tired and exhausted. I think it's reached that point of the holiday. I think it's like 6 weeks into my Italian summer, so real coffee it is this morning. You didn't fall in that puddle, did you? Oh my god. Woo! Is a mess and I need to tidy it up and maybe put on some washing. Honestly, doing these daily little chores and tasks while we're here is so nice, just because this apartment is so beautiful but also so homely. I don't know what it is, I just feel so present and at home while I'm here. It's probably the view, probably these painted ceilings and the tiled floors that are different in every room. My very nostalgic fish quilt cover. Let's get this room tidy. Going to find some more antique markets this morning. Kind of hoping they're not that good because my suitcase full to the brim already. Lunch today is peaches and a ricotta with honey. Oh my god, it just doesn't taste the same at home. I wish you guys could experience the taste of these ripe yellow peaches and the local honey. This is the taste of an Italian summer to me. I'll put this down. I wanted to give you a quick haul from the antique market. I only bought one dress, which is what I'm currently wearing. So I'm assuming this is a vintage night dress, and it's a little bit big for me up the top here. I'm gonna have to get this taken in, but it's the most sweetest marshmallow pink, baby pink, and it has a tie in the back. Look at that cut. And I also got some new shoes as well. These little woven tie-up ballet flats. I saw these when I was here a couple of years ago, but I never picked them up. And this year I decided I had to get them. I chose this color because I thought it would go with everything. It sort of like blends into my skin color. And the baby pink and baby blue details are so cute. They look really sweet with this dress. And then I have to show you the bag that my Zia bought. It's this 60s straw bag. I can't even deal with the shape and the silver hardware. The cane handles. Speechless at these finds. We've had the best finds. This is from the other week at Chiavari, the Chiavari antique markets. Now, I don't want to get married, but if I did, this is what I would wear. A vintage silk gown like this, just simple. It's got hand-stitched detailing and these little puff sleeves with a tie at the end. I haven't washed it, steamed it, anything, so I need to do that, but she's stunning. She fits me like a glove, and underneath she comes with a slip with the same embroidery. Like, I can't tell you how good this looks on. I don't want to show you because I don't know, maybe I want to save it for when I wear it one night, or wear it for my 30th or my 10th anniversary celebration with Paul if we get there. 2028, put it in your calendar. And it's not just these pieces, they came with some little silk high-waisted shorts as well, like as a set. And I got it all for €100 and they're all silk. Realization part, eat your heart out. This was an incredible find. Look at this candle snuffer. It's brass, it needs to be polished. These beads. I had a necklace similar to this that I lost. My Zia got me this. We were fantasizing that this would be what would hold the rings if I was wearing this as my wedding dress. This is where we would keep the rings. I love this so much. This is my fancy special straw bag. I need to repair the handle, but that should be easy. She's so good. She's so sturdy as well. I've made my room into a mess again, and it's so hot today. It's a Sunday. It's beach, book, journal, repeat. Every day is the same, and it's the best.
Becoming the new leader that will create a better world. They enjoy the goal, but not the process. But the reality of it is that the true work of improving things is in the little achievements of the day. And that's what you need to vague, revolutionary ideas and gives back pencils. Usually don't have any motivation. They don't see any interest in superficial rewards. They don't care if their name ever appear in the press.
Yeah, that is, right? I mean, it's not me, because I'm rent.
The Before trilogy is my comfort watch when I'm on a holiday in Europe in the summertime. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I don't know. I've been away from home for 6 weeks now and I'm really missing Paul. I guess I'm just a big sappy romantic at heart and I miss my best friend. It's funny, I really think of us when I watch the trilogy. I mean, I'm a bit delusional in thinking that I think we look like the main characters. It kind of reminds me of when we first started dating before sunrise, even though I didn't have that experience, but kind of similar. Like I met him like 30 hours before I flew to Europe for my gap year trip after high school. We had like this one night together and we just didn't stop talking, and watching these movies always reminds me of how rare it is to have that kind of connection with someone. The passion, but also the rapport. As the trilogy continues and as they age, it's interesting to see how their relationship evolves. After being with Paul for 8 years as well, it's been interesting to like watch the second movie. That's the one that I was watching now, which I believe is set 9 years after the first, so the same amount of time since when Paul and I first met. There's something beautiful about being with someone for that long and growing with them and being intimate, but also, as you know from all my travels here alone, being apart. I'm getting too introspective tonight. It's time for me to sleep. Buonanotte. It's not even 9 o'clock and I'm sweating. I thought I was going to be able to go to a cafe, have a coffee, read my book, journal in a cute outfit, but I think it's simply too hot. I think I need to go straight back upstairs and put my bathers on and just lock in here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Look at the people swimming in a little patch of sun over here. It's a Monday morning and yesterday was the first day of summer. It was the summer solstice. A little bit bittersweet because it means we leave not tomorrow but the day after. This year for some reason I don't feel too sad about leaving camogli because I don't know, it just feels like it belongs to me a little bit more this year, and I know that I'll be back next year and the year after that and the year after that. I will have been here for like a whole month this year, which is the longest I've spent in camogli in any one year, and it feels really nice. I am ready to start my long journey home. My last morning in camogli. I came out extra early. It's so warm already, and I'm gonna go for a swim and journal at my OG spot, which I haven't really been to this year. Please ignore my hair. I went to sleep with wet hair after swimming in the sea last night. So this is what we're dealing with. My trusty companion, she has kept me in such good company this trip. I'm back home with my last caffettiera coffee brewed in this apartment in that little yellow kitchen, which is so sad. I thought it was time for a little summer reading segment. These are my books. You can't say that I'm not committed to the summer reads because in my already heavy suitcase, I was carrying most of these books, and I will be bringing them home to add back into my personal library, at least some of them. Some of them I'll leave here because I know that I'll revisit in the summers. But let's quickly go through them. I don't want to bore you guys, but I did just want to give you an updated summer reading list and recommendations. You know that every time I have a YouTube video, I'm mentioning Clarice Lispector. She's been such a beautiful constant for me this past year, just diving into her works. I still haven't read all of Agua Viva, and I think that's honestly fine. Like, I don't think I would be able to soak it all in, even though it's so tiny. I love just diving back into it. It's like taking a refreshing swim in the sea, reading her words. So I have Agua Viva here and Too Much of Life, which I've been loving. So many underlinable quotes in this that just make me feel so inspired. Okay, I'm gonna sort of go chronologically. I read my third Sheila Heti book, which was Pure Color. I didn't love this as much as Motherhood, but I still really, really enjoyed it. The blurb says it's the story of a life from beginning to end. It's a contemporary Bible, an atlas of feeling. I think that is a really great way to put it. Heti writes so beautifully and so poetically, and this is just a really good read for an introspective summer. This is a current DNF for me, but I am definitely going to pick it back up. It's my second Claire Louise Bennett. It's Pond. From what I've experienced so far, Bennett is like the queen of stream of consciousness writing, and this is taking it to the next level. Look at that. Absolutely no page breaks. From what I can tell so far, this book is basically the inner thoughts of an unnamed woman living in some remote town in a little cottage. It's her peeling potatoes, what she's going to cook for dinner, her minute interactions with her neighbours and the townspeople, and honestly resembles a little too closely the inside of my journal, like all of those ramblings that I don't want anybody to read. I'm about a third of the way through, but I just couldn't quite become absorbed with it. But something that is perfect for this holiday, Roman Stories by Jhumpa Lahiri, and I really want to talk to you guys about this. I've spoken about her before. One of my favourite authors. She's British, American, Indian background, and moved to Italy in 2012. In her adult life, taught herself Italian literally from scratch and then begun writing in Italian. She's very renowned in Italy. She's a Pulitzer Prize winner. It is a collection of short stories set in Rome, and the reason why I love it so much, she's probably one of my favorite short story writers, but she perfectly captures the romance of Italy, why she is so captivated by it. But she captures Italy in its entirety, all the good and the bad parts of it, large part of which is the racism that is still embedded and entrenched in the culture of this country. It's so important, I think, when you're watching videos like mine that are really romanticizing Italy, to remind yourself of the reality of a country like this. And I think one of the ways of doing that is by reading a work like this from the point of view of someone like Lahiri. Last few here, I promise I won't keep you for long. These two were my hardcore feminist novels of the trip, truly life-changing. Elena Ferrante, The Days of Abandonment, a woman's despair and demise after her husband leaves her for a younger woman. This was like The Woman Destroyed by Simone de Beauvoir, that short story, times 10. Like the level of chaos and horror that this reached, this is truly a horror story. I don't know if you guys have seen Obsession lately. I said to Paul that this is like Obsession told from the point of view of a woman. Works like this and works like The Woman Destroyed by Simone de Beauvoir make me question everything about being in a hetero relationship. Again, I think as a woman, if you're with a man, it's just really important to stay alert, to stay with it up here. And similarly, this book, A Woman by Sibilla Aleramo, which is a pen name, I believe, said to be one of Italy's first feminist novels. This was written in the late 1800s. I'm just going to read the blurb to you because sometimes my synopsis is just not as good as the blurb. It begins with a quote: "To love, to sacrifice oneself, and to submit. Was this what all women were destined for? When her carefree, aspirational childhood in a seaside town is brought brutally to an end, the nameless narrator of Sibilla Aleramo's blazing autobiographical novel discovers the shocking reality of life for a woman in Italy at the dawn of the 20th century. As she begins to recognize the similarities between her own predicament and the plight of her mother and the women around her, she becomes convinced that she must escape her fate. Unashamed and remarkably ahead of its time, A Woman is a landmark in European feminist writing." If you've heard me talk about motherhood and all of these other feminist novels, you need to read this book, and I want you to tell me what you think. The last book I finished yesterday is The Beautiful Summer by Cesare Pavese. Jhumpa Lahiri is actually quoted on the cover, and so is Italo Calvino and Susan Sontag, so I thought this was going to be good. I don't know if I love a story about a woman told by the point of view of a man. Like, I'm just not buying it, especially after reading these two books. So, not my favorite read, and I think the English translation of this, it needs to be redone. Absolutely horrible. My first Pavese, maybe I need to read more. Okay, those are my summer reads for this year in camogli. Back at our spot with the umbrella for the last time. She's served us well this summer. This year's summer in Camogli has come to an end, but I know that these memories will last forever. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Some of you have been here since the first time I visited Camogli, and I know that this place and these videos are just as special to you as they are to me, and that makes me really, really happy. My Italian summer journey isn't over yet though. I'll see you guys in the next video where I travel to Sicily with some of my friends. Thank you for being here. Mwah. Bye.